Hey everyone, this is Carla. Welcome to part 11 of Adventures in Workforce Training. And I created this series to better familiarize people who are undertaking workforce training, be it at the local level, the state level, or the federal level through the U.S. Department of Labor. And I did this episode because sometimes there's delays in getting the training that you want or the financing. And it could be very disappointing, but you do have to realize sometimes it's a bureaucratic process. So you'll have to wait for another training because you're using their money and they have a different process and procedures that they have to adhere to. So in this video, I'm going to discuss 5 things that you can do when you are hit with training delays that would be very productive. Don't let a training delay derail your job search or your ability to get other opportunities. So number one, keep studying. This happened to me. I got hit with a training delay when I was going for a certification that was IT service management related. And I wanted to take it at a certain time. It was late. It didn't come in that specific time period. So I just kept studying. I kept studying. It really helped me because I ended up passing my certification exam, which was my IDO 3, the first time when I was eligible for training. So that's something I want you to do. Don't stay dormant. Don't stay stagnant. Just keep going because it's going to come eventually and you want to be prepared. So if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. Number two, keep um, keep building the knowledge to build a portfolio. So, yes, you may not have the job yet, you may not have the skills levels yet, but build a portfolio. So, after every lesson, like write a summary or do a video, like I'm doing videos right now, or just put out some type of content. It can even be an Instagram post, just a photo of you working, and just write something about it. When you're building a portfolio and you're using keywords and hashtags, that will attract you to people who are in your field, potential employers, because they search those hashtags and they use those keywords. Remember, before before anything happens, when you send your resume in, it's being screened by a computer that is searching for specific code words. So when you build these portfolios, when you produce this content, by using the keywords, it really help you uh, position yourself and expose your portfolio. Number three, keep applying for the jobs that you want. Because as I mentioned, in between studying and building a portfolio, you're putting yourself out there and people will start noticing. So that's number three. Number four, build your network. LinkedIn is great no matter what your profession is. All Fortune 500 companies are on LinkedIn. So it doesn't matter if you're a welder, it doesn't matter if you're CNC manufacturers, it doesn't matter if you're a horticulturalist, you can be a project manager like myself, you can be a baker. Everybody is on LinkedIn. I would also look at meetups. I would also look at uh, professional organizations, especially if you're getting training or students. See if you can get a student rate which is cheaper than a professional rate. Number five, check in periodically with your training specialist to see what the current status is regarding your training request. I think that's very important because you want them to know that you do care. You want to know what the status is. And, sometimes with that, drop what you've been doing in the meantime to prepare. As I mentioned in the previous episode, being your own best advocate, when you advocate and say, okay, this is what I'm doing in the meantime, your training specialist will be more likely to advocate on your behalf because they say, okay, this is what she or he is doing. Give me a status update. So these are the 5 things you can do when the training delay hits. I'm going to give you a recap. My name is Carla R. Jenkins, certified project management professional, certified Scrum IDO with 13 years problem-solving experience in project management, big data, IT service management. And you can get in touch with me on LinkedIn at Carla R. Jenkins. And my universal social media handle is Carla R. Jenkins. So I'm going to do the recap. Number one, keep studying your certification or your training. Number two, use that study to build a portfolio. Number three, keep applying for the jobs you want because you're building a portfolio and you're getting your name out there. Number four, build your network. LinkedIn is powerful, but also consider meetups and professional organizations. And then number five, check in with your training specialist periodically to see the current status of your work grant. So this concludes this episode of Adventures in Workforce Development. 5 things you can do for training delays. Once again, my name is Carla R. Jenkins. You can get in touch with me at linkedin.com/IN/Carla R. Jenkins. And I'll see everybody in the next installment of Adventures in Workplace Development. Goodbye.